Hello everyone, welcome and salutations. Tonight, it's Monday night, so it's time to get retro. And tonight I'm doing something a little different here. I'm busting out my Sega CD for the first time on this here channel, and I'm going to play me some Snatcher. That's right, it's a game made by famed Hideo Kojima. I believe it was his first game, which takes heavy inspiration from movies like Blade Runner. I think it's a point-and-click style game. I've watched Giant Bomb play a little bit of this in a stream that they did some years back, and it looked neat. So I figured that since it looked neat, I might as well give it a try. So let's hit start here. Gamepad only. I'm not sure what other options there are. Or joypad, excuse me. What we got here? Draw, blaster, cancel, and shoot. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'll stick with that. I guess I want stereo. Oh, that gun adjusts. Maybe this is a light gun thing. I don't know. Entirely fictional. All right. Cyberpunks.
June 6, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there, is released into the atmosphere, creating a deadly biohazard. Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as the catastrophe.
Oh, that sounds gnarly.
At this time, who could have possibly imagined that the ultimate biohazard wouldn't occur for another half-century? 50 years later, mankind faces its greatest crisis. The appearance of a mysterious android life form. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon? Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They appear during winter, killing humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat and even bleed. Part organic, part machine. They're almost impossible
That looks
to distinguish
crazy.
from those they kill.
It's got a little bit of Terminator in it as well.
As they steal their victims' bodies in order to take their place, these mysterious invaders become known as Snatchers.
Maybe I should have used that logo for the thumbnail. Oh well. Yep, that's Japan, all right. Neo Kobe City. Listen to that music there. Cool. This game's got some pretty good music.
Work. Everything okay?
Gillian, what is it? What's wrong?
Jamie, I've become a junker.
A junker? Gillian, but why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories. Snatcher is the only word that keeps coming back every time we try to remember our past. I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that there is something terrible hidden in our past. And if we remember it, it will destroy us.
Jamie! I'm going now. Jamie!
What? I can't hear you!
By the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from severe amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost in a mysterious mental fog. 2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Neo-Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
Okay, so amnesia, junkers, robots that steal people's bodies and impersonate them. A whole bunch of Sega and Sony logos all over Neo Tokyo. Konami Omni building. Junker headquarters. Act 1, Snatch. Okay. It looks like a security camera. How very observational. Really, I only see one person there. What does investigate do? Okay. I guess I can see a little bit of transparent material there. A glass, I guess. Alright, let's talk to the person. Hello.
I'm Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. C. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
Ah. Let's talk. Okay. Bioroid. Snatcher Menace. Alright. Okay. Mr. Seed. Ah. Already flirting with... what is this, the receptionist or the office manager? I don't know.
Mr. Seed?
Gillian's fine. You can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around headquarters.
Let's go to the chief's office, I guess.
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Thanks for coming, Seed. I'm Benson Cunningham, the Chief of Junker Operations.
Hello.
Gillian Seed. I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship.
I can see your point there.
Alright, let's ask some questions, I guess. Special task force within the police department. Alright. A tacky poster. Sorry about that. I was just listening into the stream for a moment there. I was concerned that the stream wasn't picking up any of the game's audio, but it turns out it is. I should have checked into that before I started streaming, but as always, it's total amateur hour here on this channel, and yeah. Ask about Junker Authority. Alright. Sounds like a Blade Runner to me. Required to assist and support civilian bounty hunters. Turbo Cycle. Alright. Alright. So the judge, jury, and executioner then, eh? Staff. All right. So it started about 3 years ago, eh?
That should be enough to make your duties as a junker quite clear. This is your junker ID card. It will identify you as a junker. Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
I see. Sort of like a police officer's badge, huh?
And here's some money. It's not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go see Harry, the engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
The audio seems to be not cutting in and out, but sort of raising and lowering at odd times. Not sure what that's all about. Alright. Junker ID. Cash. Inconvenient, eh? Alright. Well, let's go on to the next area, I guess. What's next on the list? How about the engineering room? Maybe Chief O'Brien will be here. Or is it Torres? Or Tucker? Or Scotty? Or the Forge? Alright, this is where the equipment comes from. Harry's not here. Bit of a lush. He's only friendly and he's a friendly and sweet old guy. Okay. What about these navigators they talked about? An analysis robot. So if I kick one out the window, it would be the flight of the navigator, eh? Oh dear. And since no one's here, let's go on to the next room then. Detective's room. I get the desk in the back. Our ace runner. Okay, 3 Nobel Prizes. That seems highly unlikely, but alright. Okay. Ah, he likes... Ah. He's already hitting on her. That's just great. Jordan. As in the country Jordan? Or was that a person? Alright, well, there's no one else here, so let's head on to the next room, I guess. The computer room. That's smaller than expected. The thing fills up the whole room, pretty much. Oh, Jordan's name of the computer. Expert class artificial intelligence. It's the best there is. Alright, how do we use this thing? Alright, let's use the Jordan. Alright, use the card. I feel like there should have been a little animation of him sticking the card into the computer, but whatever. First name, then last name without a space. John Konami. Ah, an alphabetical ordered keyboard as opposed to the usual QWERTY. I understand if you like put in Kojima's name on this, it should pop up with something. So how about if I just do that and then go on to the next area? Like I know how to spell. I have to look up how to spell his name. Hideo Kojima. I'm doing what everyone else who plays this game does. So I have, because that's the level of imagination that I have. Which is to say none. Make matters worse, I don't even know how to spell his name on my own. I have to look it up. And I can't even find my way around a keyboard either. That's funny, I thought I spelt it right. It said no space, right? Wow, that noise is pretty annoying. Oops. Hideo, that's right. Kojima. Alright. Alright. During the winter months. So not gonna go after small fries. Not gonna get like a janitor or something. Okay. Now, who are these, Okay, well, at some point I'd like to get to the actual gameplay part of this. I'd like to point out that I'm playing this on actual Sega CD hardware hooked up to the capture card here and the TV via the open source scan converter being set to the 5x resolution. So it's taking the 240p signal and multiplying it by 5. Let's go to the shooting range, I guess. Marksmanship. So you gotta keep looking at her face. Oh dear. Junker's Eye practice system. She's a model. Okay. See how to practice. Alright. Press the A button to draw your blaster and then press C to fire. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oops. Shot a civilian. Kind of clumsy the way it automatically recenters after you let go of the D-pad. Let's go see Harry. Alright, I'm gonna guess the engineer's room. Oh, there he is.
Harry's back.
Great to meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right? Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
Really? Well, I guess I must be imagining things.
Look at Harry. What's at the wall?
I know. All right, allow me to introduce the Navigator, which I designed as...
The audio cut out a bit there. What do we got here?
Metal, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, Gillian. I am Metal Gear Mach 2. I am
Metal
programmed to be your
Gear?
personal assistant.
Metal Gear? That's a pretty weird name.
Oh, he's cute.
Thank you.
I think he's turning red. I took his basic design and his name from the Metal Gear Menace of the late 20th century. But quite unlike that Metal Gear, this one was designed for peaceful purposes.
So this is sort of a spiritual successor to, I guess, the either the NES Metal Gear or the MSX version of it, maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, let's ask about blasters.
Oh, that's right. Don't panic yourself. I got it right over here. This is your blaster, the official weapon of a junker. It's got full user feedback circuitry, adjusting itself to your reaction time. In other words,
the audio cut out again.
it's just as good as you are. What do you think? Here, see how she feels.
Yep, that looks pretty cool. That's a pretty cool
It's unbelievably
screenshot.
light.
You bet it is. This ain't one of those ray guns the Army uses. She's put together with the latest carbon polymers and ceramics, not affected by heat one bit. And her ergonomic design optimizes both functionality and firepower. Well, what do you think, Gillian?
I'll take it.
Had to grab a screenshot of that. Thankfully it's easy to do with this here capture software. Let's ask about these here Snatchers. They're either stolen or have self-destructed. I wonder who's stealing them. It doesn't list my gun as being a possession. I can show stuff. How about show them some cash? Is there anything else I need to ask about? Alright. Doesn't seem to be a leave option. Okay. All right. Never heard of a storage area being measured in liters, but okay. Investigate Harry. The game clearly wants me to do something else before it'll let me go on. Alright. It's cold, hard cash. Strange, I'm not entirely sure what it wants me to do. I guess I have to just go through these systematically and... That's a picture of him as a child, okay. Okay, we investigate everything. And I think we've already asked about everything, but... Ah, we can use it to save. That seems useful. Maybe that's what it wanted me to find out. Communications. A video phone. Oh, the 90s. I think they featured a video phone in some episodes of Home Improvement. telephone is
I have a video
ringing.
phone call from Jean-Jacques Gibson coming in. Connecting.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I cornered a probable male snatcher. I'm in the abandoned factory in the M district. Request immediate backup.
And that guy's trench coat.
Gillian, that means you. You better head out right away. Jean needs your help.
We must hurry. We'll use a turbocycle to travel to the scene.
Be careful, Gillian.
Alrighty.
This is a turbocycle, specially designed for Junker use. In addition to three-wheeled ground travel, it is capable of hovering and high-speed flight. The vehicle is also VTOL capable, so takeoffs and landings in narrow areas present no difficulty.
Vertical takeoff.
A flying tricycle, huh? I just came in one of these things.
We have been assigned this vehicle for use in our investigations.
.47 Interceptor. Wonder why it's wonder why it's a three-wheel car. Doesn't really make much sense. Let's enter the turbo cycle, I guess. Alright, let's go to the factory ruins, I guess.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
First day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson has cornered a suspected snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
I wonder what training he's referring to. Must have been the training that happened before I started playing it. Let's exit the turbo cycle, I guess. Oh yeah, save. Cool. Save completed. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say a storm is already here. Investigate the building. Yeah, I have no idea why they distinguishing between look and investigate. They could probably have merged those things, but who knows? Maybe we'll run into something later that demonstrates the significance and the difference. Still doesn't show my blaster as being something I have. Okay.
Oh no!
What was that?
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques. Gillian, please use extreme caution. I read multiple moving objects within the factory. This could indicate...
Okay, the audio cut out again there. Hopefully he's not telling me something important. He seems to still be talking.
A spider-like robot used by Snatchers as security devices, though compact.
Alright, let's enter. Apparently this copy of Snatcher for the Sega CD is not in great shape because the audio keeps cutting out. I wonder if it's coming through on the stream or not. I don't know. It's not coming out of my speakers all that well. Okay. We've entered the factory. Quiet. Let's move. What is that, a teddy bear?
What the?
It's Little John.
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Yep. Not a good day for Little John, I guess.
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip.
Alright.
Memory chip retrieved.
Feel like I just did something there. I'm not sure what, but I feel like I did something. What does the motion detector say? Alright, let's move along then. Advance. No? Alright, let's advance again. A figure on the floor. What the heck was that musical note? Ah! I hope that wasn't the guy we're trying to rescue, because I think we're too late. That guy lost his head. It's really just going to linger on this image, isn't it? Sure hope the game didn't freeze. I fear it may have. Unless there's dialogue here going on that I simply cannot hear. It's always possible. I feel like if there was, there'd be icons on the bottom screen of whoever or whatever is talking. Huh. Yeah, here we go. So now something's happening. Now the robot is talking, I just can't hear him. Don't worry, I'm not getting any sound here either. I have no idea what's going on. There we go. It's been twisted off. It looks more like it's been cut off, but whatever. Alright. He dropped his blaster here. Okay. Alright, something tells me we should, video phone. Snow 9, huh? Form of pollen? Okay. Is there anything else we can investigate? There's a key in one of his pockets. Holding several strands of hair. Now the robot is talking, but I can't hear what. Just, I guess it's analyzing the hair here. I assume it was talking, maybe it's not. Lots of graphics on that screen there. I don't know what it all means. Looks like possibility. Investigate the skin sample. Yeah, more graphics on the screen there. More than one Snatcher? And apparently they all left. Oh, the Snatchers anyway. Anything else? Dialogue that I can't hear, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Though, to be perfectly honest, I never actually played this far before, so maybe there's something wrong with this copy of this game here that I wouldn't have picked up without playing this far. I don't know. There's a lot of dialogue there. Must have said something about organic compounds. Should be nice if I could hear what the robot was saying, what Metal Gear is telling me. But unfortunately, I can't. Or if it had like subtitles, that would also be helpful. Investigate his personal belongings. Where would that be? Search the house. Alright, why don't we move on then? Advance. It's a dead end. Alright, retreat. Let's retreat again. There's the robot. Are we gonna try to take that back to Junker headquarters? What about the body? Shouldn't we be figure out what to do with him? And why the long wait here? Let's exit. Keep checking the area? What? It really doesn't want me to leave. Which is a bit odd. Alright, poor little John got wasted. And not in a good way either. We use Metal Gear to... In all probability, a Snatcher. Okay. How about the organic compounds? Ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was killed. That's wonderful. Now we quickly save. Yep. I like to save often. Save early, save often. It really does look like a teddy bear in this picture, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just waiting for next thing to pop up. It seems to like to have long pauses here on this particular screen. I don't particularly know why, but that does seem to be the way it is. Oh, it's really just lingering on this. I don't know what's going on. What did I just do? Now we just got a black screen here, folks. I like to say that this stream thus far has been an unbridled success, but that has not been the case at all. Missing sound, dialogue, sound, and just this has been kind of a disaster. That's what you come to this channel, folks, assuming you come here at all. You come here for the most amateurish stuff on YouTube. I did save, so if I hit reset, I might be able to pick up where I left off. So how about if I do that? There we go. Nice colorful logo there. Press the start button. The classic Konami logo with the iconic music. Okay. Good thing I saved right before that. Alright, let's move forward. Possessions, investigate, evidence, the key. Alright, I think they want us to go back to the dead body then. Yeah, I think we pretty well established it was the it was a Snatcher that did this. What is that supposed to mean? Uh-oh.
Snatchers?
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
Now what's going on here? Several tons of earth here. Oh, where did they go? We went the direction they went in. There's this dead end, and now they're gone. Hey, let's move back then. I can hear something. If it's a timer, that certainly doesn't sound good. Investigate Little John then, I guess. I guess we have to look at it. What's that?
Wow! A time bomb!
Evacuate immediately! There is little time!
Alright, well, why don't we follow the directions and actually save? That seems like a good idea. Yep. Okay. I am using a 3-button controller for this here game, just in case you're wondering. A lot of these spidery looking creatures. The motion reading has vanished. I get hit twice. Thought I did pretty well. I only got hit twice, and I was pretty efficient with my ammo usage. How about we exit? Shot of me looking sternly and blinking my eyes. Again, missing dialogue. Yeah, it's missing dialogue, or it's just sort of, I don't know what's going on. But it's definitely making this game less enjoyable, not being able to hear everything that the characters are saying. I'm not blaming the game or my copy of the game, which does not seem to be all that great. Oh well. Ah, the place blew up. Wow, so much missing dialogue. If I had subtitles at least, this would be a lot easier to deal with. Probably us returning to Junker headquarters. Seems like it'd be the right thing to do, right? Now it's just a black screen. Wait for it. I don't think the game froze, but we'll have to find out. Oh, riveting stream we have going on here. Blackness. The vast emptiness of space. 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 The problem is I didn't actually, it's been a little while since I saved, so if I hit the reset button, I'll have to play some of those sequences again. I'd like to avoid doing that. But if it keeps on this black screen here for a while, I don't know if I'll have a choice. Yeah, it's still just a black screen, unfortunately. hitting the buttons here. A, B, C, start, and then the D-pad. Alright, I'm gonna have to hit the old reset button, see if we can get this thing situated. I guess I have to do that shooting sequence again. See if I can avoid getting hit. There we go. I did much better that time. How about if I save again? Don't think I can do much better than that. Maybe I had one or two wasted shots there, I don't know. Nothing's going on here. Yeah, this game has been just acting wonky all this whole stream, really. I have no idea why. Didn't even confirm that the game saved. Now it's a black screen again. I don't know. The access light on the Sega CD, which is a Model 2 Sega CD if you care, is definitely blinking, so it's definitely doing something. It's just not showing up on screen. May have to cut this one short tonight. This is really bad. I'm sorry, folks. This is not good at all. hit the reset button. Let's see if it actually saved. Yeah, it says 4 saves, so... Alright, let's exit out of here.
Getting out of here.
There we go.
I cannot go with you.
What's wrong with you? Hurry it up.
I am incapable of locomotion.
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go. It's gonna blow.
Please save yourself. I am paralyzed with fear.
Oh, I can't believe this stupid robot. Come on.
There we go. And we even got some audio there. Some dialogue.
Jeez, my ears are really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn snatchers.
There is no need for concern. I have stored all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters.
I'd say that's a good idea. Didn't think the robot wanted to be left behind, taking the evidence with him in the blast.
We return to Junker headquarters.
Ooh, that was some first day.
Now entering the building.
Well, the game seems to be playing better.
We've entered the lobby.
Gillian, I heard about Jean.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
That's right. It's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By the way, the chief is waiting for you.
This is the chief's office.
Well, Seed, that was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a great effort, though. I've studied the data transmitted back by Metal Gear, so I know all about what happened out there. It's too bad about Gibson. He was a great junker. Seed, I need you to take over for him. You're the only one I've got left who can battle this Snatcher menace.
Uh-oh. No pressure, huh? No pressure on the rookie. Well, considering I've been having so much difficulty as at this point, I'm gonna have to save as often as I can. As dumb as it looks and is, it's pretty much required if I want to actually make progress in this game. Yeah. And the good news is it seems to be running better right now. Alright, so let's take a look here. Now we ask about... And then his home. Alright. And let's ask about his daughter for some reason. Let's move to... it's... Detective's room. Investigate the near desk. Really? Possessions. Use. Key. Capsules. Hope it's not a cyanide capsule. And a disc. Remember floppy disks? I do. Heck, I was still using 3.5 floppy disks in high school. That was before USB thumb drives, folks. Although not that much before it. I was using them in my first year at college. Alright. Investigate. How about this disc? 5-inch floppy. I used those in elementary school, I think. Like early elementary school.
What kind of medicine is this?
I'll perform an analysis. Acid inhibitors, membrane protecting agents, H2 blockers. This is medication for an ulcer.
Jeez. It looks like Jean's stomach was really in terrible shape. Then what was he doing eating buffalo? It seems a little unusual. Perhaps there was some reason that he had to eat buffalo.
What? He had to eat buffalo. Let's check out the locker. Let's investigate the coat. A chess piece was in the coat. Nothing else in the coat. Let's take a look at this here chess piece. It looks like a queen. Really? That's all you're gonna... It's a chess piece made of wood. Are you gonna comment that it's a queen? A black queen? No? No? Alright. Well, that's... Is there anywhere else we can investigate? There's only one drawer. So we have to look at it in order for them to store the stuff. So I guess looking at stuff is looking at it, and when you investigate, you actually manipulate it. Odd. Still feel like they could have consolidated that into a singular thing, but whatever. Store it as evidence there. Alright, the capsule. Or don't. I don't know. Alright, why don't we save it then? Yep. Alright, where shall we go? Let's go back to the chief's office. Harry, alright. I'll have to ask Harry about it. Show him evidence. A disc. I guess we'll take that to Harry as well. If anyone has a computer who can read that thing, it's him. Anything else? What about the pill? Do we still have the pill? Let's head to the engineering room then.
Well, so our new junker has returned.
I register high alcohol levels. Harry is
Yeah.
intoxicated.
I really thought you were better than that.
Harry!
What kind of backup was that supposed to be? If you were a better junker than that, Jean wouldn't had to die out there.
He's drunk and he's blaming me. Great.
Harry, that statement is incorrect.
Don't worry about it, Metal. Harry's right.
Jean...
Metal, would you give Harry the memory chip we pulled out of Little John?
Of course. Harry, this is Little John's memory chip.
I don't think Harry's in any condition to do anything with that. Alright. Well, maybe I can, Synthahol. Alright. Let's go to the computer room then. Alright, it's doing that thing again, isn't it? That's what I get for not saving. It's working flawlessly right up to the moment where it stopped working altogether. Alright. I know the procedure. The old reset button is my friend. What a day. Well, I do have some interesting news that will affect future Retro Mondays. I picked up a new piece of hardware today from the local used game store Retro Otaku, 11 Mile in Madison Heights. I picked up a Super Game Boy, which is a cartridge that allows you to play Game Boy games on a Super Nintendo. So I'm going to be able to feature Game Boy games in the future. That's going to be pretty cool, I think. I just need to get some Game Boy games to go along with it. I only got one as of right now. I think it's a Looney Tunes or Tiny Toons game. I can't remember the name of it. offhand, but I looked up good games of the Game Boy, and that was one of them, and that was the one that they had there. Fortunately, Retro Taku did not have as many Game Boy games. I wouldn't be surprised if the ones I want, the Mario Lands and Link's Awakening and such, are a bit pricey at this moment, but we'll see. Alright, so let's go to this guy again. You listen to him whine.
Well, so our new junker has returned. What kind of backup was that supposed to be? If you were a better junker than that, Jean wouldn't have had to die out there.
Harry, that statement is incorrect.
Don't worry about it, Metal. Harry's right.
Jean... Sorry, it's not your...
Yeah, we were doing so well, now the audio problems are back. Oh, great. Yeah, just sort of waiting for the menu to come up so I can do something. Alright, let's save, I guess. Also, although sometimes saving actually triggers its stopping working. Yeah, that's just sort of sitting there at this screen. It's not frozen because you can see this fan, the ceiling fan is still spinning, but it's not letting me do anything either. At least I managed to save, so I don't have to listen to that one bit of dialogue again. So that's one bit of good news. Alright. Sure was nice when it was working, wasn't it? Let's go to the computer room, I guess. Use Jordan. Alright. Thought there'd be a way for me to actually use the disc that I have here. Turns out it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe there'll be something in here about buffalo? Buffalo meat? Enter name. Is it Jean? Yep. I guess maybe this wasn't the correct area to go to. Maybe I should investigate it. Possessions, investigate. Evidence. Disc. Okay, it doesn't want to do that. Let's go to the chief's office again. And while we're at it, let's do a quick save. Ask him about Gibson. Yeah, okay, that's odd. I can investigate the sulfur for some reasons. I go back to the engineering room. Alright. Seems like I'm either stuck because of technical reasons, or I'm stuck because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Imagine I would have made a lot more progress if I hadn't had to keep resetting the system and dealing with freezes and crashes and whatnot. A lot more enjoyment if I could hear all the audio all the time too, especially the dialogue. A shooting range? No. Let's go to the front, I guess. And maybe she'll know what to do. Maybe she knows something about this chess piece. No? She doesn't seem to know anything about that either. How do we, No? Oh dear. Okay. I'm just sort of poking around here to see what I'm supposed to do next. Use... Trying to persuade... Okay. Trying to... Oh, she's not being very helpful. Can we go back to the engineer's room? Okay. Looks like he's sobered up somehow. It's, Oh dear. Is he taking speed or something? Alright, let's show him what I got here. Evidence. Alright. What do you think of this disc? PC 68 at home. So I guess we need to go to his house then at some point. Possessions, show, evidence, scrap of paper. Really looks like it's been typed, not handwritten, but I guess that's beside the point. Now we quickly save it. Yeah, that's an override. Save completed. No one seems to know about Buffalo restaurants. Let's go to the chief's office, see if we can, Alright. Napoleon might know something. Ask about Napoleon. John was using a science cop. What the heck is a science cop? Nope. I guess let's go back to the engineer's room. Maybe he knows about Napoleon. Ah. Let's go to the chief's office, and he might know something about it. Ask about Napoleon. Great. Alright, let's go back to the detective's room then. Maybe there's something I missed. No. What the heck is that?
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JTNT Neo Kobe.
Alright, I guess we have to dial numbers manually, and I don't know any. So, Let's go to the computer room. Maybe the computer says something about Napoleon. Oops. It's not what I wanted. Is that it? Alright, so it's just going to give me the history of Napoleon Bonaparte. And that's the only name I have. They didn't give me a last name. Guess it was sort of a long shot that I'd be able to get anything like that there, but let's see here. I don't know. Sort of grasping at straws here. Okay, so we know we should go to his place. The problem is, I don't know how to do that. There's no option to go to the garage where the bike is, the space cycle, or whatever it's called. The hover cycle. Space cycle, I'm an idiot. That doesn't help me out. Well, what's the matter is I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. I am sure where I'm supposed to go, I just don't know how to get there. Not sure if there's much of a point in saving. I haven't really done anything since the last time, but just in case. Yeah, it's confusing. Oh, here we go. Enter turbo cycle. That's what I wanted. Let's go to Gibson's house first. I'm guessing I can only go to the cycle from the front? I'm not sure. Oh, that didn't take long. Take a look at Gibson's antique computer with its 5-inch floppy disk drive thingy. And hopefully we'll be able to figure out what's on this disk. Assuming, of course, that the game is even still working. It doesn't look like it's cooperating at the moment. Isn't that just fun? Right as I was making progress and I was beginning to forget about the difficulties I've been having thus far with this game not running all that well. Oh well. Give it a few more seconds and then I'll hit the old reset button. Alright. Let's do that again. The fact I've been saving more has definitely been helping. Oh, Sonic. Okay, that's odd. Oh, something's wrong with the Konami logo. This is all kinds of messed up today. Alright, is it gonna work? $19.94. Yeah, the game is just not cooperating today, is it? I can hear the CD drive doing something. There we go. Alright. Telling me to talk to my wife, which I'll do when I get back to my apartment. Written down at home? You don't have like a phone book you carry on you or something? This is back before people had cell phones that they could write this stuff in. This is odd, we're getting game music, but just a black screen. The game really doesn't want me to continue, does it? Hit all three buttons and the start button, it causes it to crash. Hit the old reset button once again. Like the colorful rainbow effect it has on the Sega CD logo there. Okay. At what point in the boot process is it going to get stuck at? The Konami logo here? What do we got? Funny, it's unfortunate the game happened to do this right when I figured out finally figured out how to advance. Hear the disc spinning. Yeah, the game just is not cooperating right now. I'll keep trying it a few more times, so eventually I'm going to call it quits. I think I've been doing this for over 2 hours. Not that I've been playing for over 2 hours. I've just been trying to play for over 2 hours. So, yeah. Okay, now what's it doing? Checking disk. Alright, so far so good. Here it accessing something from the discs. Continue. I've only been actually playing the game for an hour and a half, just about. Alright. Enter the turbo cycle and see if we can actually do this thing. Yeah, the game is just not cooperating. It will not let me get past this part. I'll give it a minute or so to see if it decides to actually do something. This is just sheer and utter frustration here, folks. That's not... Alright. No. Alright, I'll try my best. There we go. We at least got to the turbo cycle. Let's go to Gibson's house. Yep, it's farther than we've gotten several times, but we have yet to actually successfully exit the turbo cycle. This is as far as we have yet to get. And that's not good, folks. That is not good at all. Fortunately, it won't let me save whilst in the turbo cycle. Alright. Maybe if I go to maybe if I go to Jillian's apartment first and then to the house. Maybe try something different, assuming it'll allow me even to get to the point where I can make that choice. It feels like I'm playing two games right now. Playing Snatcher and playing the game of trying to get Snatcher to work. Yeah, I've yet to make a decision on whether or not the first game is fun. The second one is definitely not fun. Oh dear. Yeah, she's gonna tell me the same thing. Let's go to Jillian's apartment. I wonder how it knows or how to get out where I live. Probably because it's on his computer system's file, I guess. I don't know. This is your building, Jillian. Oh, I guess he's never been at it. Oh, yeah, never mind. Sarcasm. Let's use Metal Gear and save. Yep. Go inside. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, I guess it wants me to investigate the back of the photo. 39344. Micro laser feather type. Okay. Guess there's only 2 rooms, this and the bathroom. Three nine three four four. Somebody made it? A clue. Alright, let's see, 39344.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time.
Clearly I did something wrong there.
Dial again. This is a recording. JTNT Neo Kobe.
Alright. Three, 9, 3, 4, 4.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial.
Three 93444. Okay. There we go.
Hi, Jamie speaking. Oh, Gillian, how are you?
Okay. Boot camp. Paschetti? What? Okay. So what possessions would I even show? Ah, she might be impressed by. That's a chess piece. Great. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get any useful information out of her. Don't call. But seems like a good time to save, though. We're not having technical difficulties. When we are not having technical difficulties here, it becomes a much more enjoyable experience, doesn't it? Yep. Completely renovated. No convenience stores or delis in the area either. Shopping is really a pain. Go to the turbo cycle. Okay, let's go to oh, there was someone on the chat. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Alright, well, Let's go to Gibson's house, see if we can get this thing to work. I'm sorry, Darth Brooks. I didn't actually see the chat window at the time, but having so many difficulties getting this game to work that it's been consuming sort of my entire mental processes, except of course when the game's actually working. Specifically this part. Yep. Who knows, maybe this part of the game is like on a damaged part of the disc or something like that. Any number of things could be possible. It does seem strange that this part seems to consistently have this problem. Oh well. I think I'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll call it in a night. And the Konami logo froze. Great. Maybe it's a problem with the Sega CD system itself. Sounds like it's loading. All right. Should be back in the apartment. Alright, let's go into the turbo cycle and try to get to the house that we're trying to go to. Gibson's house. Sounds like a harsh, a futuristic sound, but a harsh one. Alright. You can hear it accessing the CD. Hey, look! It finally did it! This is Gibson's house. I'm gonna use me some Metal Gear to save. You better believe I am. Save completed. It's almost as if the game knows when I'm ready to give up, and then only at that point it lets me continue. Alright. Look at the house. The lots are zoned rather large out here. The next door neighbors are a good distance away. Must add some money. Alright, let's knock. Knock, knock, knock. Alright, possessions show Junker ID. I have no idea how old he is. Great. I'm gonna say 47. I don't know. What? No, what? Oh, great. It's gonna make me play some sort of guessing game here. You know what? I'm just gonna look this up on the internet. I have the computer here. What am I thinking? Gibson. Okay. I looked it up and apparently it's 55. What type of mark is it? Oh, I'll just keep this FAQ open, I guess, for the moment. It's gonna make me play these guessing games. I really don't want to go back to the Junker headquarters and look and get this information there, because I'm gonna risk the game not working. Alright, so I guess we need birthmark. Ah. Where's the K? And then you want the shape of the birthmark, which is a heart. Owner of a lonely heart. Ah. And it says, thigh. Alright. I don't really need the FAQ or the walkthrough for anything else. Although I noticed I did miss some option when I was in my own apartment. I can always go back there, but the important thing is I got this part through this part. Let's close the FAQ. Hello.
I'm very sorry about all of that. I'm Katrina Gibson, Sean's daughter.
Oh, John's daughter.
I'm so sorry.
What's the matter, Mr. Seed?
I'm very sorry, Katrina. It's my fault your father's dead.
Gillian.
No, if I could have gotten there just a little sooner, your father might still be alive.
Audio hiccups there.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Besides, I don't think I have any tears left.
Katrina, are you sure?
Okay, Junker, you've got work to do, right? Keep yourself busy. That's the best way to take your mind off of it.
Okay, Katrina. You're probably right. I'll appreciate any help.
The audio's cutting in and out. Okay, one of the things they're going to be looking for is a computer. Okay, I guess that's where we want to go, his study. Oh dear. No, she knows nothing about the buffalo. Alright, Napoleon. Nope. I correctly guessed that the computer would be in his study. Alright. Alright, let's move on to the study. Perhaps this chess set belongs there. No. Analyzing the bottle. I bet it's got booze in it. Nope, sunscreen. Plato's Cavern. PC-68 Genesis, excuse me, sorry. Been manufactured for nearly 50 years. Yep. No. Okay. Okay, that's odd. Interesting. Those kind of discs were old even when this game first came out. Or maybe not when it originally came out back in 1988, I'm not sure. What do we got?
Snatcher investigation file. Why does Snatchers appear in the winter? Why are Snatchers nocturnal? I believe I have found the answer to these questions. Snatchers' vampire-like behavior is due to their desire to avoid exposure to sunlight.
Okay.
The reason they dislike sunlight is because of their defective artificial skin. Long-term exposure to ultraviolet rays causes overproduction of melanocytes in the epidermis of their artificial skin, leading to a form of skin cancer with the characteristics of melanoma. In other words, what we call simple sunburn is fatal to them. This relationship between ultraviolet rays and their artificial skin should give us a way to track them down. It should take at least 6 months.
The game is having trouble keeping up
These conclusions
here.
suggest several useful methods for locating and identifying Snatchers. 1. Investigate skin condition. Check for any evidence of melanoma. 2. Check for odor. Cancer cells secrete a unique foul odor.
Alright.
3. The presence of pollen. Snatchers are believed to hide in areas plentiful.
Oh, that's that stuff that was jamming our signal back at that warehouse. Or interfering with it, I mean.
Snow 9 is an allergen, causing throat pain. and sneezing. 4. Possession of sunscreen. In order to protect their skin from ultraviolet rays, Snatchers use sunscreen even in the dead of winter. This is due to sunscreen's ability to block ultraviolet rays. Of these techniques, 1 and 4 should prove particularly useful. In addition, besides working to prevent this skin cancer, Snatchers maintain facilities for treating artificial skin, which has actually become cancerous. P.S. Watch out for a bounty hunter named Random Hajil.
Alright, so we gotta find their hospital then. Alright. Is there anything else that we can do here? Investigate the bottle. Okay, we got a bottle of sunscreen at least. We'll see what that leads us to. Actually, not really sure if I need to look or investigate. I'll quickly save. Starting to get the feeling like things occur, that this game could take a turn for the bad at any moment. And I don't mean in terms of gameplay wise, I'm talking, or story, I'm talking in terms of it could just stop working again. Yep, no, it's overwrite. Yep. Alright, so let me think here. If I looked at everything... Have I investigated everything? I've already asked about everything. No. Not gonna get any information about Napoleon from her. Let's move back to the living room, I guess. Yeah. I think that's just about it here. Let's exit, I guess.
Let me give you my address and video phone number. Now give me a call if anything comes up.
Thanks again, Mr. Seed. Take care.
Alright, enter the turbo cycle. Let's go to Junker Headquarters then, I guess. Well, despite the persistent technical difficulties I've been having, I've actually been able to make some decent progress tonight in this game here. Especially considering I've never actually really played this game before. I only sort of watched the intro. Which is a pretty good intro, by the way, but not actually playing. Good thing I saved at the at Gibson's house, cause yeah, this is totally happening again. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for watching. I appreciate anyone who takes time out of their day to watch my stuff. And yes, I should be responding to people in the chat. It's just, fortunately, the way I have my setup laid out, it's actually hard for me to see the chat window when I'm playing the game, because it's sort of to the right of me while the TV's in front of me. I wish there was an easy way for me to lay it out so I could see both of them at the same time. Maybe add like a smaller screen or something. Right below me or to the right of me. Next to where my legs are or something. I don't know. But in any case, thank you for watching. As you can see, the game has crashed again once again on me. But it's an interesting game. I'm not sure if I'm going to return to it. But I definitely enjoyed the parts of it I've been able to play. And it's just a quick reminder, I like to do retro streams on Monday night, typically about 8 o'clock. Modern streams on Wednesday night, typically about 11, or whenever I get home from work, if it happens to be later. I do a 4K HDR upload, at least I try to, on Friday. Being having difficulty with my Spider-Man upload. I should be able to get it done this week, this would be the third time. And I do occasional additional streams, either multiplayer or otherwise, typically on either Tuesdays, Saturday, or Sundays. It's Tuesday night, and I'm guessing Saturday during the day would be the best time for that, because lately I've been working at nights on Saturday. And like I said, thank you for watching, and until next time, take it easy.